do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello everybody! Thank you so much for coming back onto my channel. I thought I would dress things up a bit. I'm wearing red because it's Christmas when I'm posting this, or just after, and I have a decoration here that I got from a friend, and I thought I'd just make it a little bit festive, even though I'm not very good at that, but whatever. In this video anyway, I'm going to talk about the 7 most life lessons. Most life lessons? Nope. I'm going to talk about the most life-changing lessons that I've learned in my life, and I thought maybe it might help some of you. So here we go. But before that, I'm going to have a sip of my tea. My tea! So good. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. I keep looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notebook, because I wrote them down. Okay. Number 1. Nothing happens by accident, and everything happens for our own spiritual growth. This means that nothing is accidental, and obviously that's what I said. I just said it, but it means that we should appreciate even the bad stuff, or what we perceive as bad, because that's actually all the good and all the bad that happens actually got us to where we are now, and therefore everything happens for our own good. Okay, moving on. Number 2, nothing is permanent. It means that when we live in a world with constant change, living in a world with constant change means all the good stuff and the bad will eventually not be the case or not exist. It's all a part of our own growth, as I said in the first one, but what really helps me is when I'm going through a difficult time, as I'm sure a lot of us do, and like right now we're going through like COVID and stuff. Whenever we're like stuck in a rut because we're going through a difficult time, or we're feeling a bit sad or negative, it's really good to be reminded that it's not going to last forever, and because change is the only constant in the world. Number 3, everything is energy and everything is connected. That means that we are energy, you are energy, I am energy, everything in us is energy. This bed is energy, this notebook is energy, and it's dense energy. It's denser than, let's say, a feather or an angel. I love talking about angels. Anyway, getting back on track. We're all made of energy, and that means an energy can always change, is always changing, is constantly changing. And for example, when I say I love you to somebody, that's positive energy, and that positive energy is emitted to the next person and the next person and the next person. But that's the same with negative energy too, because if I'm in a bad mood or like a horrible mood, and I say something really bad or really mean to somebody, that's me emitting that negative energy and putting it towards somebody else, and then they're going to put it to somebody else, and then somebody else, and then somebody else. And therefore, everything being energy, everything being connected, it's, I guess, malleable, because energy is ever changing. I hope that makes sense. Number 4, to be truly and authentically ourselves. We have one life. At least in this lifetime, we have one life. And if we don't live it to our own authentic selves, then what's the point? Do you really want to go through life living to please somebody else? Basically, do you want to live as not who you are? That would be a real tragedy, because you are you and you have a purpose and you have a reason to be here. And if you don't live, I was going to say if you don't act as yourself, but you don't act, you are yourself. So I was going to say if you don't live as yourself, then how sad would that be? You know, how sad would it be if you go through life trying to please and trying to be not you? You're the only you in this world, and don't ever lose that. You're so special. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. Number 5, we all have free will. That's again kind of related to what I said before, but also means me having free will means you have free will, and we all have free will. So we can't force anybody to act the way that we want them to act, because that's not them. That's kind of similar to what I said before, but that's what's really important to keep in mind, because we all have free will. I might not like what you do, but you have your own reasons and your own experience to live, and that's not something I can change or anybody else can change. It's really important to really accept people for who they are, because they have the freedom to be as they are. Number 6, don't take anything personally. That actually comes from this book. This book is The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz, and it's the second agreement. Don't take anything personally. That's again to do with if somebody does something that you don't like, you can't say, oh, they did it to me because they hate me or they want to be horrible to me, because it's actually not a reflection on you, and it's a reflection on them. If they do something that you don't like, or that you find offensive or negative or annoying, that actually comes from their own thinking and their own lessons that I guess and experiences that they've gone through that made them the way that they are. And it's not because you did anything wrong. And when you take it personally, that's again a reflection on you, because everything that you feel is a reflection of you and not of anybody else. If I'm in a shitty mood, that's because I'm experiencing that, and I chose to experience that. It's not because of anybody else. So don't take anything personally. I'll link this book in the description section if you're interested in purchasing it. I really liked it, so you might as well. The last lesson that I learned is the importance of gratitude. Gratitude is a really high vibration, and if you're in a shitty situation or something, if you show gratitude towards that bad situation for teaching you something, then that actually instantly, just like this, raises your vibration. When you show gratitude, like say thank you so much for teaching me a valuable lesson, then it instantly boosts your emotions, your vibration. It can really change you in an instant. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope that it helped you, and please feel free to put in the comment section below if you have any lessons that changed your life and that could teach me and, you know, anybody else. Thank you, and please feel free to subscribe and like the video if you liked it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Hello everybody. Oh, I forgot my mic.